Check, 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 check. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And shout out to A-Biz on the 1-2s. Why? Y'all know how we do this. I got to have a great, big response from y'all. So get ready. Wind it up, wind it up, wind it up. What's up, everybody? Okay. I'm going to do something that I haven't done before. Because we're going to do that one more time. Now that I got the mic, I got the rock. What's up, everybody? There we go. All right. How y'all doing? I know that. Welcome to the season 8 finale of Grace Weber's Music Lab. Make some noise, y'all. What a splendid occasion it is. We are here. It is the last one, and we are going to have a great time because we got some folks who've been here from the beginning of this program and some folks who are here in its current stages going to be performing and taking the stage and doing it and getting into it, yeah. So my name is B Free. I'm the program director here. I'm a musical Swiss Army knife. I'm a singer, all that stuff. But I want to take a moment to introduce you guys to the person who was the reason why this program exists, right? Because it's called Grace Weber's Music Lab, so I want y'all to make some noise for Grammy Award-winning musician, Grace Weber!
Thank you.
What's good, Grace?
I'm good.
It's been a busy day.
Oh, yeah, big busy day. We got interviews. It's been amazing. Dude, hearing you guys talk about what the lab means to you has been pretty inspiring to me. I got to hear some people talk about it before this, and it was pretty crazy. But I'm happy to be here.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait to see you guys perform.
Yeah. So in the beginning of the program, I always talk about what this is because we're live streaming and folks might be checking it out or they might be in the space for the first time. But since you're the person with the vision, why don't you go ahead and tell them what this is and why you started it?
Yeah, so I started this program way back in 2016. I was working with Chance the Rapper, you guys might know, and he had a program in Chicago called Open Mic. And so when I came here, I was like, yo, we need a thing like that in Milwaukee for students, for high school students. So I went up to Jordan at 889. I was like, what do you think about making a music program for high school students in Milwaukee? He said, yes. And I decided that we're just going to have 3 tent poles to the program. One was going to be providing you guys with music education, so bringing in dope guests from around the country. In Milwaukee, some alum coming back, give advice. Number 2 is to have you guys come from all over Milwaukee together, meet people from new schools, make new friends, maybe meet people that you never would have if not for coming to the lab. And then the third and most important thing about the lab is really just creating a space for you to be yourself, plain and simple. Like I heard someone say, this is a place you can make mistakes.
Yes.
And I was like, exactly. Like I want you to come here, perform, sing your heart out, play, but always know, like, we are here to support you, and everybody who attends is, all they want to see is you being yourself. Absolutely. So, yeah, that was the genesis, and now, almost 10 years later,
goodness gracious,
it's crazy that you guys are still here, so, yay.
Give it up, y'all, yes. So we are going to be having some conversations with some Music Lab alum who have been here since the beginning stages of it to talk about their experiences then and now. But before we do that, I do always want to take a moment to thank our sponsors and supporters for getting us here. Music Lab is presented by Hyphen, a Radio Milwaukee station. And we're also supported by American Family Insurance, Daniel M. Sorb Charitable Trust, Koupi Foundation, Hawes, Ralph Evan Rudy Foundation, Waco Group, Marcus Court Foundation, NPS Partnership for the Arts and Humanities, community partners like Ronald Reagan High School, Milwaukee High School of the Arts, Peak Initiative, and Running Rebels Community Organization. Yes, sir, and Girls Rock MKE. Food support for this month's edition of Grace Weber Music Lab comes from Milwaukee's own Ian's Pizza, providing a variety of classic vegan and specialty slices for any of their 3 Milwaukee locations on East Side, Downtown, and Story Hill. More information at ianspizza.com. Now, you guys ready to get started? All right, so I'm going to let Grace come off, and I'm going to introduce our very first alum performer. Oh, before I do that, though, you guys know we got some other stuff going on, too, including our giveaways. We always give away a special piece of Music Lab merch, but on the finale, we also are going to be raffling off a 4-pack of free Summerfest tickets, y'all. Absolutely. And shout out to Summerfest for being our partial supporters and sponsors for today's live session as well. Also, you guys all received surveys when you came inside. Please fill them out. That's how we recognize and utilize your information, your feedback, so we can make the program better and show our supporters that we had folks here, okay? Our first guest is a faith-driven singer, songwriter, and performer whose passion for music runs deep. She was one of our very first Music Lab student interns back in 2019, a regular at our teen open mics, and has graced the AmFam Summerfest stage multiple times as a featured youth artist. With roots in songwriting since 4th grade and a musical upbringing shaped by her DJ producer father, she began releasing her own music in 2016. After a brief pause in 2021 to deepen her faith, she returned with a renewed purpose to use her music as a form of ministry that uplifts and unites. Her message is rooted in faith, authenticity, and hope. And we are so proud to welcome her back to the GWML music stage. Guys, please give it up for Trinity Grace. Yeah! I was like a fist bump. Sorry.
Hey guys, how you guys doing? Good, good. I'm so sorry. Let me see. I'm gonna move this out of the way. All right, yes, as P said, my name is Trinity Grace. I'm so excited to be here. Music Lab means the absolute world to me. It basically shaped me as a teenager, so I'm excited to be back. This song that I'm about to sing for you guys is a song that was just recently released, I think last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. Don't at me on that. I have a song called Hold On, and it's just about, like B was saying, I am now labeled as a Christian artist, a faith-based artist, which I wasn't before. And so this little break that I took from music, I really deepened my faith. And so this song is basically holding on to that love of God.
You better get into it, yeah, for the Lord.
All right, let's start. Your love is patient, your love is kind. Your love continues to blow my mind. 'Cause my worldly perception can't grasp your affection. All I know is your love is mine. Nothing can separate me from the love of God. Not life, nor death, nor angels or demons, no, not anyone, no, not anyone. My hope consists of your holiness, so I'll just stop and I'll hold on to your love, your love. I'll hold on, 'cause you're all I need. Your love is all I need. Oh, I'll hold on to your love, your love. I'll hold on, 'cause you're all I need. Your love is all I need. Oh, I'll hold on to your love, your love. I'll hold on. I'll hold on to your love, your love. I'll hold on. I'll hold on to your love, your love. I'll hold on. I'll hold on to your love, your love. I'll hold on. You knew we'd sin and you still died. Instead of your life, it should be mine. 'Cause you sent your only son, even if there was only one. You do it again in a blink of an eye. Nothing can separate me from the love of God, from the love of God. Fear no worries, even hell, no power in the sky above, in the sky above. Consists of your holiness, so I'll just stop and I'll hold on to your love, your forever, yeah. I'll hold on. Hold on to your love, your love, hold on. Hold on to your love. Hold on to your love, your love, hold on. Oh, yeah. I'll hold on. I'll hold on to your love, your love, I'll hold on. 'Cause you're all I need, your love is all I need. I'll hold on to your love, your love, I'll hold on. 'Cause you're all I need, your love is all I need. I'll hold on to your love, your love, I'll hold on. I'll hold on to your love, your love, I'll hold on. I'll hold on to your love, your love, I'll hold on. I'll hold on to your love, your love, I'll hold on. I'll hold on. Oh, yeah. Thank
My
you.
goodness. My goodness, my gracious. Oh, sorry. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So first and foremost, Trinity, who produced that track? You? Oh, so you produce your own issues, what you're saying? Oh my, you should lead with that, ma'am, okay? Y'all, please give it up for the multi-talented Trinity Graves. So, fun fact, I actually have a little bit of a bias towards Trinity because she started coming to Lab the same year that I started working for Lab. So we've both literally grown with Lab together. So get into it, yeah. Speaking of people who've been here since the early days and speaking of producers, I'm going to invite our next guest alum up here who is a dynamic producer, artist, songwriter, and engineer whose journey is deeply intertwined with the very roots of Music Lab. As a self-made creative, he taught himself to produce, write, and engineer after realizing he couldn't afford studio time because what? So he became the studio, okay? In 2017, he nearly walked away from music until a friend sent him a flyer for a new teen open mic at Radio Milwaukee. That open mic turned into be one of the first ever Music Lab sessions. In that moment, where he received high praise from our guest Jamila Woods, reignited his fire. Since then, he has been a staple in the Milwaukee music scene, dropping bold and unfiltered tracks, building his own studio called Bane's Lit House Recordings, get into it, yeah, and staying committed to leveling up his sound and community. From the GOAT to his debut album, Everlasting, he brings both vulnerability and power to his artistry. And we are so thrilled to welcome him back to the stage where it all began. You guys, please give it up for the one and only L Bang. Let's get into it. Yes, sir.
Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all being here, especially your move family. Well, it's just one of y'all. Hello, can y'all hear me? Cool, I hear myself too. All right, so like I said, shout out to your move MKE and my youth there. Shout out to Bayview and my youth that was making music with me there at Bayview. Shout out North Division, that's where I graduated from. Yep, and I'm gonna just let the song play. And this song is called In My Element. For those, like, if you listening to it and you vibing with it, it's on Apple Music, it's on Spotify, it's everywhere. Play it on repeat if you want to. Go to sleep listening to it, I don't care. But yeah, let's get to the song. All right. Think of the 5 elements, right? I want y'all to be able to like feel all of them throughout this song, okay? All right. Matter of fact, who can name one of the elements? Hold up, I heard air, fire, water, earth. Well, that's air, kinda. What's the last one? Y'all don't know the last one? You sure?
Is this
Close,
a trick? Is this a one?
but it's energy.
Oh.
Energy. Yeah.
It's one of those Kendrick Lamar level questions.
All right. Let's get to it. Woo. Actually, yeah, like she said, I've been here from the first lab. That's been 8 years, right? Feel good to be back here. You know, thank you. It's definitely been a long time. I made this beat, by the way.
Yo, bang, this you did it, yeah.
It's been a long time. 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 Y'all feel that bass? Yeah. I know y'all feel that. Yeah. In my element, they know bang don't never miss. Shoot my shot, I always switch. Ballin' out you on the bench, yeah. Look at all I did, really came too far to quit. I've been trying to stay humble, dag like I ain't legit. Go hard or go home, been down for so long. I've been strong even when I'm on my own. Got the dial tone every time I call your phone. So don't hit my number when you know I'm in the zone. I'm lost for words to all the rumors I done heard, but that's all for the birds. I'm glad y'all put me on alert. Pull up, pop out and skirt, no max is just what I prefer. Put them in the dirt, they saw my face, but it was all a blur. And this time I'm going all in. Just stick to the plan, there's no doubt we all win. Losses turn to lessons and we made mistakes, we all sin. Don't take anything for granted, someday you could all win. I'm so locked in, you won't see me fall through. All the homies said I changed, that's what they all do. How you claim I show no love when I got all proof? Had to move around cause you a goofy and your dogs too. And that's no lie. See through everything with my third eye. Reaching all these heights made my soul cry. Put my life into these songs so I don't die. Ain't no bang, don't ever miss. Shoot my shot, I always switch. Ballin' out you on the bench, yeah. Look at all I did, really came too far to quit. I've been trying to stay humble, dag, like I ain't legit. Go hard or go home, been down for so long. I've been strong even when I'm on my own. Got the dial tone every time I call your phone. So don't hit my number when you know I'm in the zone. Can't give them no choice but to count me in. They tend to box you outside when you're bound to win.
Nobody really saw the vision, I just can't forget.
When they didn't call on me, I always took it to the chin. Pick a side. If you cross me, we gon' have to toss to God. I've been trying to keep my cool, but they asking for that fight. Said you down the right, ain't got my back, but that's a lie.
It's all lies.
Ain't it really no bad blood? Hate to say I let it go, but move wrong, I'm acting up. I worked hard for this position, some would say I had some luck. Going hard for all them days where I was low and I was stuck. Now I'm winning like the Bucks. I'm the goose and they some ducks. Even when the job is done, I feel like it ain't enough. I'm shining just like diamonds, relocated from the rough. I know my haters watching, and I do not give up. In my element, they know bang don't ever miss. Shoot my shot, I always switch. Ballin' out you on the bench, yeah. Look at all I did, really came too far to quit. I've been trying to stay on there like I ain't legit. Go hard or go home, been down for so long. I've been strong even when I'm on my own. Got the dial tone every time I call your phone. So don't hit my number when you know I'm in the zone. Woo.
Yo, bang, this you did it, yeah.
For sure. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate
Go!
y'all. Know what I mean?
Oh! Woo!
Oh, that felt good. And I just want to say this before we get any further. I was actually coming down with a cold, and I was just praying that it didn't affect me today. So I really feel like, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but I actually, you did? Y'all can hear it in my voice a little bit? Oh, dang.
No, we couldn't.
Spoke too
Stop
soon.
it.
But yeah, I was just hoping and praying that it didn't mess up the performance or anything. I felt good being up here. That's one of my favorite songs too.
And can I commend you for not saying that before you started? Because that's something that we also try to teach people in the lab too. Like, you don't ever announce your potential flaws before the performance, because 9 times out of 10 they can't even tell, which we couldn't.
Okay.
So love
cool,
that.
Cool.
Love that teaching moment though. Y'all give it one more time for Elvin. Let's go. Dig it. Thank you. Ooh, I got 2 mics in my hand. Oh. Woo. It is really beautiful just to see the level of growth. I mean, it's like there are people who are living and breathing adult musicians out here that started at Lab. And this next one's an adult as well, doing some cool things, yeah. I'm going to introduce our next guest, whose journey is rooted in Milwaukee but reaches far beyond. A gifted vocalist and performer, she grew up immersed in music, from youth theater stages to singing in her granddad's band with her brother. Her drive and raw talent took her all the way to American Idol, not once, but twice, earning her national attention at just 16 and again at 19. Since then, she has carved out a sound that blends pop with rich soul influences, drawing inspiration from powerhouse artists like Yebba, Leon, Amy Winehouse, and Tori Kelly. Her voice is instantly recognizable, emotive, vibrant, and full of heart. Every note invites you in, and every lyric speaks with intention. We are so proud to welcome her back to the Music Lab stage for this full circle moment. You guys, please give it up for the one and only Mia Hart. Come on down. Yes, get it to it. Yes, yes, yeah. Bring it in, bring it in.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mia Hart, and thank you so much. That was such a sweet little message, and I'm so thankful to be back here. I'm 20 years old. I currently live in Los Angeles, California, but I'm from Milwaukee. Grew up here, went to high school here, and then, yeah, like looking back and realizing how far I've come since the last time I was sitting in these seats is kind of surreal. And yeah, this is kind of really where I was able to grow my craft as a songwriter and artist. And I used to have the worst stage fright to the point where I'd be sitting in a pool of sweat, and to be here right now and not be sweating and I'm able to be chill right now is crazy to me. Tell 17-year-old Mia that, she would have freaked out. Anyways, I'm gonna be playing a song on piano. This is a song that I wrote last year. Has anybody ever opened up to someone that you really trusted and then it just feels like later on you're like, wait, why did I do that? Because I just feel like you just ripped all the stitches out of all the work that I've done to myself. Has anyone else ever felt like that? Okay, so this song I wrote about that feeling, so I'm sorry if you can relate, but I hope you enjoy it. Power it on? Okay, one moment.
Silhouettes, my brokenness, shouldn't have to hide it. You don't wanna be the one to find it. I tried my best to shy away from the mess I overcame, but now it's too late, 'cause you don't really know me like you thought you knew me. You just wanna take, like it's easy for you to leave, for you to leave. Wish you could have seen how many things I bleached out, but it went to waste when you found all my scars. My ink is bleeding out, 'cause you ripped my stitches out. You ripped my stitches out. Work so damn hard to earn my keeping, but when we fight you don't believe me. Don't have to let my heart decay, you were never really here to stay. It's always been just a little too late, 'cause you don't really know me like you thought you knew me. You just wanna take, like it's easy for you to leave, for you to leave. Wish you could have seen how many things I bleached out, but it went to waste when you found all my scars. My ink is bleeding out, 'cause you ripped my stitches out. You ripped my stitches out. And I don't wanna say that you're my worst mistake. You're the biggest mess I've made, and I'll never be the same. And I'm not gonna lie, say it didn't hurt at all, that the thrill was worth the fall. You might be gone, but I'm still on the run. thought you knew me. You just wanna take like it's easy for you to leave. For you to leave. Wish you could have seen how many things I bleached out, but it went to waste when you found all my scars. My ink is bleeding out, 'cause you ripped my stitches out. You ripped my stitches out.
Thank you so much.
I gotta buy a vowel, because oh my God. You guys, can we just have a huge round of applause for all three of our amazing alum? You have to understand, it's like seeing it and knowing, especially the ones that I like was here and seeing them like grow into what they're doing now. It is such a beautiful thing, and that was such a beautiful song. I was like, oh my God, I can't be crying and filming at the same time. And it's so smart. You build in little melodic devices that are memorable. I'm like, yes, girl, go into it, yeah. All right, I'm going to welcome all three of them up here to talk with me and Grace. So let's have Trinity, Elle, and Mia come and join us for the one time. Give it up, y'all. Yeah. Thank you, Lodi. You can sit wherever, I don't really care now, because if you come to stage. Look at this.
Wow.
Where's Jen? Get a picture.
Guys.
Okay, go.
Oh,
So, yeah.
Man, it is crazy that I saw you guys, like 8 years ago, 7 years ago, 6 years ago, performing on the stage for the first time. Now you're living in LA. You're producing all this stuff around Milwaukee. You're making this amazing faith-based music. And you guys all sound incredible. Like, it's crazy. Sorry, I'm in my own space right now.
I
just
can
like,
imagine.
I'm
You
like a little
especially.
mom.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are so good.
Oh my
But yeah,
gosh.
good job, you guys. That was amazing.
Absolutely. So me and Grace are just chatting, having a casual conversation with you guys because you get to be the first people to paint a full scope picture for our friends here of what the trajectory looks like coming from lab and going on to do any of your different various creative things. And I love the fact that you all are so different because you have your own genre, you have your own corner of the musical world, but you were still able to pull something from your experiences coming here, which is what it's all about. So this question is for each of you, and all the questions I answer, you don't have to answer them if you don't want to, right? But if you have something you really need to say, feel free. Can you describe your first time coming or your first performance at Music Lab, and what emotions did you experience stepping onto the stage for the first time?
Well, first of all, Grace and DJ Bitzan came to my school when I was in 8th grade, and kind of just like, hey, there's this program, and I was like, sounds like everything that I want to do, so I'm gonna go. And then it took me actually a few times attending to even go to the open mic or like do the open mic, and honestly, great experience. It built my confidence in so many different ways. And I got to like build connections, like DJ, I don't know where he went, but like got to make friends, and like it was just amazing, and really, like I said earlier, it shaped my literal childhood. So
Let me grab it one more time. Oh, I'm gonna probably get this. Is this on, Lodi? Okay, I'm gonna grab this 1 second. I just want to say I love the fact that you said that it took you a few times. You know, because we're always saying, like, you coming to the Music Lab does not equal get on stage or get out. You know what I mean? Like, we want you to experience what is allowed and see where you might be able to fit yourself in and have the experience of trying something that you haven't done before. So I love that you're emphasizing that you came just to get the vibe and you were a part of it and then eventually made your way. So thank you.
All right, for me, I'm still like kind of in shock a little bit, just even going back in time, just looking and putting myself back in that space again. Like, I mean, I'm already here, but just going back to that time frame, like, cause I was actually about to quit music, so y'all was never gonna hear about El Bane. Y'all was never gonna know who he was. But like B Free mentioned, a friend sent the flyer to me, and I'm like, might as well. I'm gonna just do it because they asked me to. So I went.
You got peer pressure to come in the lab?
Yeah. And then, ironically, the song that I performed that day was called "Keep Going," when I was about to quit. Right. So
message, yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that
Yep.
moment. I remember you were kind of nervous to get
Yep,
up on
exactly,
stage.
like-
And the other thing I gotta say is you were kind of shy a little bit.
Exactly.
And I was like, get up there, and like me and some of the other, people the adults that were here or whatever. And then all of a sudden, you just like went off. Like, the way he was like, I gotta say, the smooth move that you made when like the track wasn't starting. And you were like, let's talk about the elements that none of us knew, all of them, including me. You're like, you really don't know the elements. But it's like the stage control you had, and it's like you stepped into yourself when you stepped on stage. And the confidence, it was like, whoa, we did not know that was gonna come out on stage. So yeah,
Nice.
I'll never forget that moment.
I mean, that's exactly what the first lab did for me. It was kind of like a moment that woke me up, and it let me know that you could do this. Like you don't gotta feel like just because like in your beginning stages you doing a lot and you feel like you're doing a lot when you can be doing more, but with the stuff that you're doing, you don't feel anything coming back from it, so you just feel like you're wasting your time, and you start to get really discouraged, and you might give up, like I was about to. So just me coming back here, it just reignited that fire, like she said, and I got good feedback, and I'm just like, wow, like I got to keep going. I can't stop now.
I love it.
Yeah.
Get into it, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I loved your guys' responses, by the way. Like, you guys have been here a lot longer than I have, which I heard about Grace Weber's Music Lab, I think when I was a senior or junior in high school.
Was that just like 2 years ago?
That
or
was
something?
like, well,
Okay.
this was
Well, here I am. I'm like, and I knew you 6 years ago. And you're like, I just met you, girl.
Well, no, but I had heard about it. I had heard about it because I knew who you were from your music. And I was like terrified to go to something like this because I was like, wait, I can't. I literally used to have the worst stage fright. I remember my first lab, I didn't sign up for the open mic. I sat in these seats and I watched, and there was a guest speaker, and I can't remember who it was, but just some really valuable feedback that I really absorbed. And I remember him saying something like, if you got to be the person to go for it. Like, no one can sing for you, no one can tell your story for you. So like, you have to be that person to go for it. And then the next lab that I came to, I sang an Adele cover, and I played piano.
I remember that too.
I was just like, I think it was on this side of the stage, and I was like in a pool of sweat, like terrified. So, but afterwards when I did it, I was like, wait, that wasn't that bad. And then every time since I had sang, it's like little spurts of confidence were just starting to sprout. And so like, I really feel like singing is something you have to like, and performing in general, like you have to really nurture it and trust yourself that you can do it and just not get in your head. And so like Grace Weber's Music Lab is where I learned to get out of my head. So
Yay.
it's been really crazy to look back.
Come through.
And I remember, I'm realizing all these memories are flooding back when I'm here. Like, I didn't think you were nervous. And that's something to remember. No, because it doesn't, the feelings that you feel inside, sometimes you're like, oh my God, everybody can see how insanely nervous I am. Like, I've had performances where I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm about to pass out right now. And I don't know if people can notice. But I could not notice. People just are taking in your that's what it is. You're vulnerable. And people pick up on that. They don't pick up that you're nervous, necessarily, because you're sharing your heart on the stage. So yeah, you think people think you're nervous, but you're not. You got what I was saying. Okay, I have another question. My cool selfie stick, because I'm like 100 years old.
Listen, you better get all the content, Grace.
The thing is like, I got this on Temu, and I was like,
Not the team.
shout out. Okay, we'll talk about that later.
Yes.
All right. Speaking of vulnerability, how did the lab help you embrace vulnerability in music, but maybe also outside of the lab? Like, did it help you become more vulnerable or more confident in sharing your vulnerability?
I would have to say the second part of that question, this like literally made me start to share my songs. Like, I mostly write really sad songs, and that's just how it is. But like, I really feel like it's like a form of therapy for me. And this lab like had really made me realize it's okay to share these sad songs. Like, just because maybe they're like a little like gut wrenchy, like that doesn't mean it's a bad thing because people can relate to them. So
99.9% of the human experience involves sadness and heartbreak. So I think that you're writing the soundtrack to our lives, Mia. Is what
oh
I'm
my
saying to
God.
myself.
I promise I'm super happy, you guys. Like I just write really sad songs sometimes. But I will also say like kind of tapping in with that vulnerability. Even when I am happy and like I have a couple happy songs, a few of them here and there. But like I will say like this has really helped me realize you can be vulnerable. And that's the best musicians are vulnerable. And like the stories they tell are things from their lives. And that's like something really cool. And you know, I'd rather be honest in songs knowing that they can help people than say la la la, smile and rainbows and butterflies. So
I can say for me, everything starts in the studio or whenever I'm like creating a song. And even just like growing up and going through like the development stages with the music stuff, you start to notice everybody's gonna have an opinion. Somebody's gonna like you, somebody's not gonna like you, and you just have to accept that at the end of the day. Like some of the greatest artists, I'm gonna name them, Kendrick Lamar. Everybody doesn't like Kendrick Lamar, but he's still one of the greatest rap artists of all time. So I just keep that in the back of my mind. Like everybody's not gonna like me, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna be great. And also, like I said, it starts in the studio. So as I'm making this song, as I'm writing this song, as I'm making these beats, as I'm mixing it, I'm falling in love with what I'm doing. Like I'm liking everything from start to finish. So I know when I go out and present this, if I like it, you know, somebody might not like it, and that's okay. But I just know that how I feel about it is going to emit into other people. It's going to like radiate through the room. Like even in my element, like for example, probably not everybody in this room is gonna go stream that song, right? But the people who do, those are the ones that I need to focus on. Those are the ones that I made a connection with. So the ones that I didn't connect with, I don't let it like beat me down. I don't let it cloud my brain. Like just because this group of people didn't like it doesn't mean my music isn't good. It doesn't mean I can't get anywhere. Like it's all a mindset thing at the end of the day. So if you feel good about yourself, then that's what's gonna drive you through your career, regardless of the not likes and the critics and the people who just like so judgmental over everything. Like just focus on you and love yourself, love your music, love your product.
And I think the fact that you emphasize in your bio, but even like coming back up here, you are not shy about talking about how much disbelief or insecurity you had in yourself that day. And the fact that you were able to get up here and push through that, I think that alone speaks to how you were able to nurture working with your vulnerabilities and knowing that sometimes we're the ones who are our own worst critics. You know what I mean? And like if you being supported through that, by Jamila, which is so cool, by the way. You being supported through that, I think just the fact that you have that specific example is the most beautiful thing that we can pull from why we always want you guys to come, because you never know what kind of experiences or inspirations you're going to get when you're not feeling your best or when you're not thinking you did your greatest, because quite the contrary. So I love that.
Yeah, totally. Those are great answers. Piggybacking off of both of those, just like vulnerability and liking what or making what you like, and letting other people connect with what you like. As a now labeled Christian artist, it can be very vulnerable as you're trying to be an example for other believers in Christ, or just like as a Christian, you know, life isn't perfect, and there's like a misconception that like, oh, if you're a Christian now, then you have to have a perfect life, or you're perfect or holier than thou. That's not the case at all. And so opening up in music opening up in my music, like walking out life, going through the same things that everybody else goes through, but trying to keep Christ at the center of it is the most vulnerable that I can ever be. And so putting that into music, that is something that I probably wouldn't have been able to, like kind of Mia was saying, confidence had been growing ever since like performing at the open mic or whatever it is, to not only, I think the first couple times I did like covers, but then over time we just get more confident, and then you're like, okay, well maybe I'll share an original and maybe people will listen to what I'm saying. And then what El Bang was saying about like not everybody's gonna like it. That's very true, especially as a Christian artist. Not everybody's gonna have the same morals. Not everybody's gonna agree with you. But the people who do, those are the people that, in my belief, this is the gift that God has given you, and those are the people that you're connecting with and making the music for. Ultimately, in my belief, God, but then also connecting with other listeners who are also trying to walk out life with that mindset as well.
Amen. Hold on to that mic for a second, because I also want to talk about the other component of coming to Lab is that Grace mentioned about why she started it. We want you guys to meet new people, make new friends, but don't forget the old, okay? You don't always get to see, if I go to school, when I went to arts, my friends were all people who went to arts. That's fine. But I didn't have anything like this where I can meet another dope singer who went to a whole nother school or somebody at North Division. Like, we're bringing you guys here to meet your creative liaisons. You know, we're always saying get it on the ground level. The best collaborations come from the most unexpected places. And I think that a few of you had really demonstrated that beautifully over the course of your time since Lab. So our next question is, have you collaborated with peers from different schools or neighborhood from coming to Music Lab?
I guess I can go first.
Of course you can.
I don't know if DJ's still in the room or if he's...
Is he here? DJ Spinks?
He was.
Oh,
he
okay.
dipped. Okay. Well, he was here. He came to support, which is really awesome. That just shows you how much connection that you'll actually make with your peers. And basically what B is referring to is Sphinx to God, a.k.a. DJ. We did a project, a whole EP, shot a couple music videos. And basically just became friends over meeting at the Music Lab. And so he does like he does production and what is the
DJ?
beat
making?
the beat pad. I forgot what you call it.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, like the mid.
Ableton Push and all that stuff.
Yeah. So anyways, he
PDS.
does all that. He does like the live stuff as well. So he kind of was like, hit me up. I was like, hey, do you want to? I was like, yeah, let's do it. And so I kind of sang on it. And like co-produced a couple things, whatever. But basically, it was just an awesome experience to be able to, one, make that connection, because we're still friends to this day, and we still talk about making new music together.
You should.
We definitely should, but, you know, life. But we're going to get back in the studio.
But can I also point out the fact that 2019, 2020 was an interesting season, because we came in here hustling and bustling, but then the top of spring,
right,
the cocoa came.
Right.
And just threw everything a riff. The fact that you and DJ met in the fall, and that was enough of a connection for you guys to want to work on this album through COVID.
Yeah.
That was really the perseverance that came from that. That was beautiful. And it was an amazing project. And the video, the music video for Songwriter, like, this was like professional level stuff. And every time I go do my school visits and I'm telling people about the lab, I play your video for them.
Oh.
I show them, I'm like, look at the cool stuff that came from people just from a chance. You don't know who you're going to meet at lab. You might meet the yin to your musical yang. So I love that was something that y'all persevered through, even with all the hubbub of what that year brought for you guys.
Yeah. Shout out to Brad, Visionary Studios.
What?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Is that not the people who are doing our live stream right now? Oh, my
No, for
goodness.
real? What? Yeah, no, he shot both of the videos for that project, and it was amazing, of course.
I love the full circleness of this whole day.
Yeah.
So from the first lab, I met this rapper. No, I'm going to call him a rap artist. No, I'm going to call him a rap god. Because his name is King Swift.
Oh,
yeah. King, oh, my gosh. We got 2 songs together.
Nice.
Both of them are on my EP I released in 2020 called Lay Down My Spirit. The first song is called The King's Interlude. The story how I got that song was I hit him up and I just asked him, like, do you have a song that you just haven't released yet that you need a feature on? He like, yeah, I got something. So he sent it to me and I'm like, okay, this is a nice little vibe, but it wasn't my style. But knowing me and how I wanted to like step into this stuff, like I don't want to just keep myself in one lane. I do want to experiment and try to be what's the word? Versatile.
Yeah.
And once he sent the song, I recorded my verse, and we actually performed it together here. We kind of had like our own little segment too. Like we performed like like 3 or 4 songs, I believe. But yeah, that was one connection, and then the other one. This is a little more recent, but I still met them like way long ago. Their name is Luxon.
Okay.
Yep.
Luxon, they if I can compare their voice to somebody, they sound like The Weeknd. But if you listen to The Weeknd, then listen to them, you can hear the contrast for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, me and Luxon, we made a song called Good Times, which is on my album called Everlasting. And according to the numbers, that's the best song on the album. So y'all might want to check that out. And it kind of got like a reggaeton bounce to it, something like that. So yeah, that was cool to experiment with and try something different for the first time. And that was actually like my first feature where I had like a legit singer and they delivered and left no crumbs. And yeah, so yeah, those my only 2 collaborations.
Not plate cleaning, music making. Now, also, you're gonna also hear an example of this as well. But something that I didn't even realize and put 2 and 2 together until we were talking to you about coming. We have some amazing students that have been coming from Your Move MKE. Shout outs to y'all. And they have this original music that these beats have been crazy. I didn't realize you were the one making these beats. So not only did you have your own personal experience of collaboration with your time from lab, you are also contributing to the current students' lab's collaboration experience by providing the musical soundtrack for them to perform to. So shout outs to that.
I want to add to that actually. The reason I like give back is because it's actually in my acronym, my name. So the B is for be happy, the A is for achieve great things, the N is for nurture the future, and the G is for give back. So I remember when I started out making music, I was only like 12, 13, going on 13, and there was a group called the H2O project. No, that was called the Peace Propaganda Project.
Okay.
3 Ps. And it was DJ Toms, and I forgot the other guy name. Oh my God, it was just 2 of them. They were like a little duo that came to our school, made a beat with us, made a song with us, made a video. And then from there, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this is what I want to do in my life. So
Yeah.
I wanted to be that for another artist or another child, you know?
Do you have some merch that has that spelled out?
I was gonna say, yeah.
Do you have any merch that has that spelled out, like BANG?
I did, but I can bring it back though.
Okay,
Like,
if you
sure.
have it, I'm gonna buy that.
Wrap
'cause I would
around.
love
And,
it.
and another
Yeah.
thing too, like
That's
I said,
dope.
I was trying to sell clothes at some point, but I wasn't making no money from it, so I stopped. Don't be like me, y'all, okay? Don't stop doing something. Keep going, because look, a question just popped out of nowhere, like, do you still got some more of that? Yes, I do. I'll bring it back.
I love it.
Love it. I would say since I joined like Grace Weber's Music Lab kind of late, like I was a senior in high school. Trinity and I actually I would say like we met through doing Summerfest with Lab, and we've like kept in touch through Instagram and social media and stuff. And I moved out of Milwaukee after that season since I went to college in Nashville and now I go to school in LA. But we were just talking before this and catching up, and I was telling her like, hey, like I was telling her about these sessions that I'm doing in LA, and I'm like, when you come to LA, like let's collab, like literally come to LA and let's get in a session together, because I think collaborating with your peers is super important. And I collaborate with a lot of my peers at school. I go to USC, and most of the songs that I'm writing and most of the producers that I'm working with are people that are within my community. And so that's, even though that's not necessarily was Lab for me, I think that would be a great opportunity for you guys to really like look around and see, oh, you can produce, you can write, I can sing. Let's all get in a room and see what we can create.
I love it. I just want to say, whenever this glorious occasion of music making happens, call me.
Well, yes, we need to also collaborate.
Yes, because you know
Yes.
I live in LA too now, so we can all 3 do some things. But before we get to the next questions, Grace, I actually want to take a moment to open it up to the audience, because we have so many wonderful folks here, in case any of them have any specific questions for any of our guest alum up here. So make sure you get your curiosities met. Yes, sir. Koupi. Well, first of all, you can't put people on the spot like that. But I do feel like that's a good question to like ask after lab. You know what I'm saying?
And it could be
Yes.
like, if I sent this to you, would you listen?
Yeah.
I feel like you can get the yes there.
Yeah.
And leave it open for people to be like, okay, cool, yeah.
Right. Because if you ask the wrong person, they'll be a jerk and say no. Like seriously, I've been an expert. It's not nice.
But yeah, but 100%, you should go up to people and say, hey, if I sent you this, would you listen? Because people are so busy. Sometimes it's like you think they're going to listen to something and then they don't. But if you are confident enough to be like, it would mean a lot to me if you listen to this. I feel like they will. So
Absolutely.
Agreed.
yeah. Say.
All roll. How has becoming an artist impacted their lives gradually is the question.
So the way it impacted me is it gave me something to like chase. It gave me something to like wake up to every day. Like it's basically like my fuel to keep going every day. And then also the fact that it changed my life, it inspired me to try to like bring that out of other young artists too. So yeah, that's for me.
Love it.
I would say it gave me like an outlet. It's like journaling for me. Like it's like another way of expression. And I'm still at like the very beginning. I don't have any music out, but I'm coming out with my first song in early July, which I'm super excited about.
Yeah. Is it Stitches?
Sorry?
Is it Stitches?
It's not, but that one will be coming out probably in the fall. This one's a little more upbeat, and I will say like becoming an artist has changed every aspect of my life, and I don't know, I just get inspired. Like I'll be in the most random places, and I'll have to like go run to the bathroom and record a voice memo. And I'm like, this is so funny, but it's kind of fun. It's just like it's like another little aspect of my day-to-day routine, but it's pretty great.
Voice memo drafts are fire, okay? You don't understand what the heat that I'm possessing in my hand right now. Go ahead.
Yes. I'm like, play something.
Yeah.
Well, I can say, like, my life is such a normal life. And so I just wanted to touch on that of just, like, being an artist can be a part of you, and then it doesn't have to be the entire thing. It is a huge part of my life. Music, first of all, is always going to be in my life. It always has been a huge part of my life. But, like, personally, like, I have a 9-to-5, and I also like have a husband. Shout out Jonathan down there. Like got married, like, you know what I mean. So just very normal life, but everything that I do affects the music that I make, or the music that I make affects personal life. And so basically, I was just gonna highlight that of just like my music. Me being an artist is also just like a thing in addition to my very normal life, I guess. Which, nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing, by the way. It's something that I actually really wanted, just like getting married, eventually having a family of my own, stuff like that. These are all things that are just as important to me as creating music. And so I think it's really cool to kind of like, because when I was a teenager, obviously, music is like the top of my thing that was on my radar, like with everything that I did. And as I got older, I'm like, okay, but do I want to get married? Do I want to have kids? Do I want to do all these things? And you can do all of that and also be an artist.
Grace, I was going to say, you can speak to this specifically.
Well, I was going to touch on that because I love that you said that. Because when I was in high school, you know, I loved singing and making art. And at some point along the way, I kind of started putting this pressure on myself, like, okay, I'm an artist. I love art. I'm an artist, but now I have to be this big artist. And all of a sudden, like that started kind of blurring my love for the arts, because it got in the way of, you know, maybe you're on social media and you're like, oh my God, this doesn't have enough likes. Like, that means I'm not a good enough artist. But that has nothing to do with the artist that you are, which is completely outside of the industry. So I think once I was able to shake that off and the joy came back into my life with music, that's when all the opportunities unfolded. It was like, I love music. I love being an artist. Oh, cool, this opportunity's there. That opportunity's there. And I always thought, you know, when I was 20, I was like, if I don't, you know, reach the goals I'm trying to reach as far as like the performing I want to do or whatever, by the time I'm 26 or whatever, like, I have failed and I need to give up. Like, that was in my mindset. And someone was like, you know,
welcome to my diary, Grace.
Yeah. Oh, God. Someone was like, you might not, like, do the biggest things that you're going to do until you're, like, in your 30s. And I was like, no.
Which is not the end of the world, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm 36.
Come on. Get into it. I'm 37.
2 years ago, so I'm 34.
Yes.
Is when I got to perform on Colors which is like, was my #1 dream, okay?
Yes.
And if you had told me, well, that's not gonna happen until you're 34, I would have been like, no. But you gotta just trust the process, and there is no timeline. Like, that is super important. And so the last thing I'm saying is I also was really scared to have a baby and settle down in that way, because I was like, oh my God, whenever I have a baby, that's it. It's gonna be so hard to get back into music, blah, blah, blah. Had a baby, and I love my life outside of music so much.
Yes.
And at the same time, all these opportunities are coming again. And so I just want to echo that, like, don't be afraid to live your life. Like, you know, get a different job, do whatever you want to do, and being an artist is always at your core. And so if you're following your truth, then opportunities are going to unfold. It's one of the laws of the universe.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And also,
Elements.
you speak often about how the lab is here, but you're not necessarily teaching anybody that you're not anything if you aren't using music. This is literally an outlet. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, we're giving you the tools to explore and learn whatever avenues of this you might not know you'd be interested in. But if you do Music Lab and you never touch music again, we're not going to consider you, like, to be failures of any kind either. Like, the purpose of Lab is to simply just open up this world for you guys and let you be yourselves in it. So I love the fact that you're emphasizing, like, being an artist doesn't look like the same thing to everybody, but that doesn't mean that you're any less than anybody else who eats, sleeps, and breathes this for Wheaties, you know.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Yes. Hi. Sure. I just want to say that's the woman talking is Element, Everest Blank's program director for Hyphen. Give it up, y'all.
Element!
Okay.
One of my favorite people in the entire world.
I can go first. Well, first of all, these two women shaped me. I can just say that. First, Be Free has been such a staple. I always brag on B everywhere that I go, every interview that I have. And, you know, she labels herself as a musical Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
And it's so true. Like, everything, there's been many different areas where she's sown seeds of just knowledge and just her wisdom of just different things. Like, I always joke and tell people, yeah, Be Free was the one who told me to get a Facebook account because I have to be active on many different platforms. And I said, ew, I hate Facebook. But I ended up getting one because Be Free told me to do it. So I did it, and it's actually...
That should be on a T-shirt that we sell here. Be Free told me to do it.
Yes. But it worked. I've gotten opportunities from Facebook, so shout out. And then Grace, obviously, I actually work with kids for my 9 to 5. And so I just think about how your vision was to pour into the youth and specifically musically just provide education and provide connection. And that has been something I'm so passionate about doing myself. And so it's just awesome to have an example like that, you know, to maybe, who knows, start a program in the future of my own. I don't know.
Let's go.
But, I mean, both of these women have been such a staple in my teenage years, but now apparently too, you know. So
Thank you.
yeah.
Can you repeat the question one more time?
Probably more so Grace, because I know he was around in the beginning of those stages.
I was just making sure I heard it right, but I can only think of one moment. This was actually a day where it wasn't like a regular lab. It was like just come here, like perform your song, and then we'll give you feedback, and you're gonna do it again and do it better than the first time. It was like a rehearsal lab or something. And
Y'all did that?
Yep,
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. I remember. I think I performed probably 3 times, and then I think I got it right on the 3rd time. And just from that, it just made me be more self-conscious and like self-aware of like everything that I'm doing. Because somebody's watching, somebody's listening. So just her being there critiquing me, and it wasn't like a harsh like she wasn't being hard on me or nothing. Like, she was just really walking me through the process and just making me more comfortable as a performer.
Yeah.
And I take everything that she told me that day, and I put it into all any of like my future performances. And yeah, and even Benta, I'm a still shout her out because she was just in my ear a lot, just giving me a lot of advice. And I just think the more that you know, the more that you like soak up, you're able to navigate through things more confidently, because you don't want to be a chicken running around with their head cut off, because I just don't have the capacity to sit somewhere and not know what's going on. Like, I have to know what's going on if I'm in this room.
What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Okay, just curious. Go ahead.
I'm an Aries. So like, if I'm sitting in this room, I have to be a sponge. I got to be the one that's in the back seat, putting on my seatbelt, just going for the ride. And I got that from Snoop Dogg.
Nice.
I love what you had to say about like basically like absorbing material and absorbing like things that people are putting in front of you. I would have to say, be free. I love your energy. You just start. You have this like positive vibe about you, and it's just like
it's a farce. No, it's fine.
No, but genuinely, like when you're around good-spirited people, you're gonna wanna do more. Yeah. And I think who you surround yourself with really does matter.
For sure.
And just your spirit and your happiness. And every time I see you post and like, you just like, I just feel like I see like color and light. Like you just have got like, I don't know, just like this aura. And so it's really awesome, and it inspires me to want to do more.
Wow.
I've always like heard that when you're like in the moment, you're almost at a breakthrough, and you kind of set where the ceiling is with whatever your goals are. And I've been like a big vision board person my whole life, and this past year, literally the past 2 months, everything on my high school vision board came true. Every single thing, and it's dream internship. Music opportunities.
Tell them what the internship is.
The internship's at Capitol Records, which is crazy because you used to be with Capitol.
I was, yeah.
And I remember like just hearing your music and stuff, and like it's very full circle also. I'm like, this is crazy. And I could easily look at that and be like, okay, I've hit all my goals. Everything on this board came true. Now, okay, that's the most that can happen. But I really feel like the people that are successful like push through that ceiling and don't let themselves limit themselves. And so your passion, even us just talking about acting, we were talking about how we both want to get into acting, and like, okay, you're going to comedy classes. I'm like, wait, that's awesome. Like, never sell yourself short, because pick up a new skill, try it out, and you never know what will happen. So I just love your spirit and your passion.
Thank you.
And for Grace, your soulful tone has always really inspired me, and like, I really feel like just like listening to your music and seeing what you've done has really inspired me to like find myself in my tone. And I remember at Summerfest, like one specific moment when after I had performed at Summerfest in 2022, you like grabbed me by the shoulders and you were like, I believe in you.
Oh,
and to hear that, like it made me internally be like, wait, like what? and it made me really emotional, because I was like, wow, like this amazing woman who has done so much in her career, who has this amazing program, has really, really inspired me. And honestly, like since that moment, I've just been on fire for music and have gone for every single opportunity. And now looking back, it's just like, wow. It sometimes you have to believe in yourself, but like sometimes it just takes that one little push, and then it changes your mindset on everything.
Thanks for sharing that,
thank
man.
You.
So I'm gonna skip to the end because we got to get started with the next question. But I just want to say, thank you for asking that question, El, because I wouldn't have thought. But as much as this is for y'all, it's for me and Grace too.
Oh yes, yeah.
You know what I'm
Big
saying?
time.
Like I keep saying this, but like Trinity started at the same time as I did. Before I even became the director, I came as a guest, and I remembered her. You know what I mean? I saw her passion, and I saw her drive and her talent, and I saw myself. And that is the reason why I scooped her up. You know what I mean? Because I felt like if I had a me when I was this age, what would I want her to want to do? So that's the reason why I was always like, you should do this, or let's go, or there's a showcase here. I know this girl in Trinity Grace. I was constantly I felt like I wanted you. I saw that in you, and I thought it was so beautiful. So the connect, and you were always everywhere with us too. You were our intern. She was coming with me to do school visits, because when she wasn't doing school herself, like it was like I love the fact that you literally embodied and ate, slept, and breathed not just what it meant to be a music lab kid, but just to be an artist in general. So I think that is so beautiful that you're here with us today, and that inspires me.
Big time.
And speaking of inspiration, young lady, like Amia texted me and Grace together, like when she got into American Idol. It was like, what? It was like so insane. And I love the fact that you didn't have to, but you were just so specific about like, I really appreciate the time and the opportunity that you guys gave me to use my voice again. You know what I mean? Because that kind of stuff is cool. I'm only just getting to know Elle, and I am so excited to hear the impactful experience that him coming to just that one lab led to all of this. Like, your performance today was amazing. You were doing things that we teach them to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something's wrong, you keep the crowd going. Don't let them, don't draw the attention.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you were already exuding the most exemplary things of what we're trying to get them to do with the open mic. So the fact that all of that in its own capacity was breeded here, it's all the more than we can even ask for. And it's just so beautiful. I love the synchronicity of all of this today.
Yeah, you guys inspire us, maybe more than anything. You know what I mean? Like, and even what you said tonight, El Bang was like, not everyone has to like your music. Like, I needed to hear that tonight. I was like, yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. Like, so every single time that B and I are here, you guys do something, and we go home, we're like, oh, that's gonna affect our artistry. Yeah. So you guys are changing us as artists too. So thank you.
Lab changes lives, y'all.
Oh, we're crying up here. Oh my God. I love you guys.
There's so many more things that we could talk about. We could have an entire lab about this, but I know that you guys are all open books. You're all forthcoming with your insight and advice and energy. So can you tell our friends where they can follow you at, so they can keep up with your journeys post-lab and your adulthood musicianships, and also ask more questions if they have them?
Yes, totally. So my Instagram and TikTok handle, it's all the same. It's Mia Hartunian. My last name, if you look up Mia Hart, H-A-R-T, it'll maybe pop up. But yeah, just Mia Hartunian on Instagram, TikTok, all the socials.
I'm easy to find because I'm the only person with my name.
Ooh, lucky you.
And it's also, it's also trademarked and everything. So as soon as you Google El Bang, everything on mine pops up, from music to YouTube. I'm no longer on Facebook, but you can find me on Instagram. You can just type in El Bang, you'll find me. I'm the first person that's gonna pop up. And yeah, TikTok, I'm not really on there like that, but I'm starting to get more comfortable with just being on camera and making videos and stuff. So I'll be on there soon.
You just gotta get a selfie stick from Temu, and then you'll be a TikTok star. Trust me.
We need to get them as sponsors. You get everybody some selfie sticks to go
Buy
home
me on TikTok,
with.
guys.
I need to get one of those. Maybe I'll blow up on TikTok. No, just kidding. You can find me on all streaming platforms, Trinity Grace, and then Instagram is @official Trinity Grace. Basically everywhere else, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, is Trinity Grace.
And also, I was going to say, if you don't remember all of those, please stick around for After Lab so you can connect with them. But they're all also tagged on the promos for this month in our Instagram page at GW Music Lab. So you can find their direct handles there. Go ahead.
And I was just going to add this in there. I know there are several musicians in here, but if you are between the ages 12, I believe, to 22,
Ooh.
I am offering, well, not just me, I'm working for this organization, Your Move MKE. We offer free studio services. Like, just come in and record for free. I'll make your cover arts for free. I'll do music videos for you for free, like all of it. So, like I said, like she mentioned, the Bangsley House recordings, that's something that I'm trying to do outside of my job for, like, the local scene, just be a one-stop shop for young musicians, or just any musicians, period. So I'm doing that at a job, they gave me a position to fulfill my purpose. So
I love it.
If y'all want some free studio services,
holler.
Just come see me.
Holler, yes. Come on, you guys, give it a one more time for Trinity Grace, El Bang, and Mia Hart. Yes, sir. All right, what other wireless go? I'll grab that from you, Trinity.
Wow.
I'll grab that from you. That's okay. I like to switch off. You can take them with you. Yeah, that'd be great. And then if we got any volunteers in the midst that want to help them carry these things off the stage, these stools, we got to clear the space because it's time for the Teen Open Mic. Man.
Good job.
Yes. Yes. Y'all better have that energy, okay? Because it's 9 of y'all. 9, okay? We normally can fit as many as we can in here, but I was like, we're going to get everybody up here that we can possibly do because I know y'all have the energy and y'all all been doing a great job this whole season. I only have one rule. We only have one rule for the Music Lab open mic. What is that rule? Everybody is a star. So that means every single person that graces the stage, pun intended, you need to treat them as such, okay? You're going to give them the same respect and love and vibe that you would want if you were up here. It takes a lot of courage and vulnerability to be in this position and have these lights. And so we have some people that perform for the very first time, right? And that's what this space is for you guys to use it as your playing ground and your space to do what you want to do. So make sure that you are doing that with everybody that comes up here. You guys ready to get started? Let me see who's coming up right now. Oh, you know what? I'm actually excited to bring this group back because they killed it for the first time as a trio at one of our labs a few months ago, and they're going to set the stage off right. They have an actual name now. They named their band, but I can't remember what it was, so you guys please introduce yourselves when you come up here properly. This is Mihai, Dominic, and Sullivan. Ooh. Oi, oh, let's go. Oi, oh. Hey, you got a song for y'all roster. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the stage and let y'all get into it. Yeah, you can introduce yourselves, your name, your band name, what you're going to do, and tell them where you're from, though. And go ahead.
Hello, everybody. So, my name is Mihai. On my right, Dominic. And here, Sullivan. And we are Cudabro. Yeah, so this is our second time here at the lab. I would like to say congratulations to all of the alumni that played before us. You guys did great, and I was really glad to hear all of your stories. And also, I would like to add something real quick before we start this. This is my last lab that I will be performing because I will be going back to Romania very soon as an exchange student here. And so I prepared something really special along my friends here. So would you guys like to add something real quick before we start?
Shout out to 2 people that came from our school that's here right now. You know who you are. Thank you. By the way, Sam, I'll give you your $10 by Tuesday. I didn't pay them to come here. I just paid for something like some school fare. Anyways.
Y'all got some.
Yep. All right, so please join in. You guys should know this song. Once it starts, please join in. You'll know what I mean.
Okay.
Stand up if you can while we're doing it, all right?
Okay, so let me tell you the rules for tonight. So I said that this song is a special one, and why is this special? Because we can't do it without all of you. It actually includes everybody here, everybody in this room. Okay, so I want you guys to follow me with 2 things. We're gonna use our leg and our hands. We're gonna clap and we're gonna hit the floor. You're gonna, please follow me. And you'll see it. Yeah, continue. Make it louder.
I take it they know the song. Look.
Body, you're a boy, make a big noise. Playing in the streets, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace. Kicking your can all over the place. We will rock you. We will rock you.
Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the streets, gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, you big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place, singing,
We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you. Body, you're an old man, poor man,
bleeding with your eyes, gonna make you some peace someday.
you got mud on your face, you big disgrace. Somebody better put you back into your place. We will Thank you.
Wait a minute. Bro, I thought your leg was broken. You over here like, yeah.
We healed him. That's the power of music.
Rock hard!
Our lovely friends in the front are going to offer their feedback for you guys.
All right, so what were your names?
Thank you
again?
for being such a big part of this song. Thank you, everybody. Give
no
it up
problem,
for you.
No problem. No problem. I'm sorry. What were you
You guys
guys'
helped us a
names
lot.
again? I know this is Sullivan right here, right? And then you, Mihai,
And Dominic.
Dominic, Mihai, and Sullivan. I just want to say, even though this was not an original song, y'all still like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got everybody involved. Everybody was screaming and clapping along. So that's what it means. Like you know, as an artist, you get on stage and you're able to actually move the crowd, engage the crowd, and they love the music as well. So y'all kind of like did a 10 out of 10 performance for me.
Absolutely.
10 out of 10.
Absolutely.
Kind of piggybacking off that, you have great stage presence. Like, I am inspired. I need to take some notes because, like, you guys seriously rock that stage. So, congrats.
Absolutely.
Yeah, one word, energy, crazy energy, and just keep that, going. I don't know what it's gonna look like moving forward with you moving back, but dude, you guys got chemistry, so just keep going. You guys did amazing.
Absolutely. So you guys have a collective band now that has been created. Where can they follow the band?
So you guys can actually follow us at Cudabro on Instagram, Cudabro. Yeah.
Okay. C-A, so is it one more time?
Cudabro.
Now, just so
See you
I'm
guys
clear, because you were an exchange student, correct? When are you staying or are you sticking around? Or like, what's the vibe?
I will be leaving in 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
I
Sorry.
will definitely
I didn't
come
mean to
back.
kill the vibe.
I will definitely come back.
No, I only wanted to say that because I think you are so dope. Mihai came here in the fall as a volunteer. He didn't even know what this was. He was like, "Oh, there's kids here performing? Yeah."
Sounds interesting.
And he's
Let's
been
do
a
it.
part of our lab, every single lab ever since. And I think that that's so amazing that you fed into this program in the way that you have, and you went from performing solo and showcasing your gifts to forming a whole band and trio with this. So please continue getting into it, wherever you guys go. I love it. You guys give it one more time, y'all. Absolutely. Now, I want to also remind you guys, you can break down. I want to remind you guys that you have opportunities to connect with these folks after lab is done. So if you hear something you like or you see something you enjoy, let them know that. Get their trade socials. Yeah, that's all. Listen, all I'm doing whenever I do these little events in LA, I'm like, hey, what's your Instagram? That's all you do, because that's currency, right? You never know what people might have that you might see that you need, and vice versa. So please make sure that you are connected with the folks that you meet here. Awesome. Yes. All right, give it one more time, guys.
So if you want to do any like collaborations, however, my Instagram name is mr_Jitzan, Jitzan, Mr. Jitzan. Just hit me up. I do collaborations with anybody. I make music, I sing, all that stuff. So hit me up, y'all.
You better be a musical Swiss Army knife. I love it.
Hey, Sully.
Cool.
Yeah, group out.
Oh, nice! Yes!
And also the same for me, if you would like to collab, like maybe in the future, I'm really open for that. My Instagram is mihai.madi. So we'll
Get
see you
into
guys.
it. Yes. Yes. That is what it's all about, you guys. So, Lodi, I am actually going to pull an audible. I'm going to move number 5 to the next thing, just so you're aware of what that is. I'm going to give us some time, because this person has a time restraint that I recall. They have to leave early. Oh, what is it? Oh, you guys, please give it up for one of our faves who's been to Music Lab a number of times and goes to my alma mater, Milwaukee High School of the Arts. Okay, get into it, yeah. A beautiful songstress who actually recently won some amazing awards from Downbeat Magazine Okay, get into it. Yeah, you guys give it up for Lex Vegas. Viva Lex Vegas. Viva Lex Vegas. Viva, viva Lex Vegas. Hello.
Hi.
You look so lovely.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I just gave I hate when I be like, tell them about yourself. And I just told them everything about yourself. But if there's anything else you'd like to share, or you want to elaborate on some of the cool things you've been doing, then feel free.
I don't know what much there is to say. My name is Lex Vegas. It really does say Vegas on my birth certificate. That's not a joke. Yeah, I'm gonna be singing for you guys today.
What about, tell us about this award you just won?
Oh, okay. So I won the Downbeat Student Music Awards this year.
Woo-hoo.
It's an international competition, and so it's for, is it like, it's high school students and like early college students? Yeah. Okay. So there's a jazz category, and there's a blues pop rock category, and then there's the denomination of like all the performing arts high schools in the world. And I won the blues pop rock category for performing arts.
Let's
high schools.
go. First and foremost, shout out to Raymond Roberts and Milwaukee High School of the Arts for consistently getting into it. Yeah, and also you guys have to understand, Downbeat Magazine is one of the hugest music publications in the world. Okay, so when she's saying this, she's not just taking it lightly, and all this stuff is going on her resume. All right. Now, what are you gonna be doing for us today?
I'm going to be singing a song for you guys. It's called Bump Heads.
Bump Heads. So Lex Vegas is going to be doing Bump Heads. You guys, please give it up one more time. I am here for this football energy, y'all. Please keep it going. Our friends in the front.
Oh my gosh, I like actually am jaw dropped. Your tone is beautiful. And I felt a lot of like, do you know who CLAYY is?
Yes.
I felt a lot of, it was like a mixture of like CLAYY and Madison Beer. And like when you hit those high notes, you had so much clarity and control. I can't wait to watch your music journey and like can't wait to follow you on Instagram and listen to your music. You're amazing.
I'll say as a whole, the performance was, like magnetic. Cause like just the song itself, just hearing the instrumental, it's already pulling you in, and then her voice, the vocals over it, it's also pulling you in too.
Yeah.
So it's really like me sitting here, I felt like I was inside the song.
Yeah, I dig
So yeah, that's amazing. I give this a 10 out of 10 as well.
Okay, Simon Cowell.
I'm giving all rates, y'all, all rates.
Trinity.
Well, first of all, amazing performance, first and foremost. But I feel like you just have the whole thing. You got the look. You like literally snapped into it as soon as you started singing. The confidence is there, and then now an award under your belt. You're set. And
Several. That was my
Yes.
first time doing that too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, like Mia said, I'm excited to watch you grow. You're gonna do amazing things. I already can see it.
She absolutely is, and also she's getting ready to graduate from high school next week, you guys. Oh, next month. Excuse me, next month. Yes, I said next week. Have you got any offers from schools yet or things like that?
I will be attending Fisk University.
Oh,
in the fall.
Oh, you can't get into it yet more than that. Oh my gosh, where can they follow you at to follow your musical and Fisk journey?
You guys can follow me at Lex Vegas with 2 underscores at the end.
And also just make sure that you see the tags we're going to be adding to these folks and their videos on the Music Lab page and connect with who you can. Guys, give it up one more time for Lex Vegas. You know, I try not to be biased. I really do. I come up here with the most positive of intentions. But there's just some things you know came from Milwaukee High School of the Arts. You know what I mean? That's all. That's what I'm going to say. Speaking of which, wait, you don't go here. Never mind. This next friend is another favorite of the lab who has given us amazing performances throughout the season and coming back for the first time in a while. I'm excited to welcome up the one and only CB Legacy. Let's get into it. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, can I just like take y'all everywhere I go? This is amazing. Go ahead. Hi. My friend, so you are also no stranger to the stage yourself. So you are perfectly capable of announcing and introducing yourself as well. So I'm going to go ahead and let you do that.
Hi, my name is Christian. Music name CB Legacy. I'm a senior at Rufus King High School. So this will be my last Grace Weber performance.
Well, don't say that.
Well, my last one as a senior. There you go. There you go.
Well, I'm going to let you guys observe the greatness that is CB Legacy.
Yeah, a little bit. How you do this? Like what we do here. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, just for this song, since this may or may not be my last performance, I decided to do the first song I've ever written and recorded, actually, back when I was a freshman.
Wow.
And this was when I was in a very deep space. Couldn't really think straight, but let's see. I'm just sitting thinking, trying to make up reasons, 'cause I think you're leaving soon. Mistakes are what I'm making, and that's what got me shaking. I think that you're faking now. Yeah, I'm always a wreck, but I'm less of a mess when I'm with you. Oh, I still stutter, I confess that that's the truth, but it's because I be losing my cool and I don't know what to do. I start to get lightheaded like I'm having the flu. And I got so much to lose and I don't know what to choose. It's either I'm alive or hit back into snooze. It's either I'm alive or hit back into snooze. I think that I'ma choose to hit it back into snooze. People change, that's what everyone say. But that's something I just hate, 'cause it's hard to fade. And life's teaching me how to move on, but when I think about it, I'm not really that strong, 'cause at this point I'm too scared to right on my wrongs. And my life ain't that long, so I gotta move on. I be losing my cool and I don't know what to do. I start to get lightheaded like I'm having the flu. Yeah, I got so much to lose and I don't know what to choose. It's either I'm alive or hit back into snooze. It's either I'm alive or hit back in the snooze. I think that I'ma choose to hit it back into snooze.
What did you just say? Oh, harmonization. But I didn't know what came out your mouth. I was You said, I didn't know either, and you said it. Go ahead.
That was amazing. I love the tone of your voice. I could tell that was a very vulnerable song for you, but you delivered it really well. And so I'm just excited to see where your music goes.
Thank you.
I'm going to be real with you. I almost gave you a 7, but I bumped it up to a 9.5 because, you know, in the first half, I feel like you was just warming up, right? And then there was this turning point somewhere. You actually moved away from the stand. You kind of like, you brought out your voice a little more. And another thing too, I would have gave you a 10, but I heard your background vocals a little bit. Yeah. And then also, I do like what you did, because I do this on my own performances. If I have background vocals, I try to sing in a different tone on top of it so you can hear the contrast. And that was so cool how you did that. So, yeah, I appreciate you. You get a 9.5.
Thank you.
Let me just say, I also want to commend that as a part of your performance, too, that you did earlier, because we do talk about that often at Lab, especially for the rappers. I'm like, it's really important for your live performance to have a different dynamic than your recorded performance. Everybody can hear what you sound like on the track, because they can just go pull up Apple Music or Spotify. But the live component is for the opportunity for them to hear you. And the fact that you had so many open moments in your verses and you were demonstrating, I think that was a perfect demonstration of what you're talking about specifically. So just thank you for that. Go ahead.
I loved how you spoke about the song in the beginning with the track in the background. I felt like that kind of gave me a vision into the world of the song, and also kind of what Trinity was saying. It was a vulnerable song, but I could feel every word that you were singing. So great job.
Thank you.
I just can't believe that you have such, like, because I don't know what to even market you as, you know what I mean? Not in a bad way. I'm like, I'll just call yourself an artist, you know what I mean? Because you look and you start rapping on one time, but then you have this amazing voice. And that's the only reason I was going to say something about not having a backing track on the leads, because you actually have a beautiful voice. As it carries through, you have range, you know what I'm saying? You know how to harmonize. Everybody can't do that. You know, like, you should showcase that as many opportunities as you can, because it's really dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So when do you graduate?
I graduate. Well, my graduation.
Is it in May or June?
June.
Okay. That's what I need to know. Do you have somewhere that you're going next, or doing anything you're doing
actually,
next?
I got a full ride to W Madison for music.
Wait. For what?
For music.
For
under
music?
The first, yeah.
Oh, what? I love it. We gonna have a music lab kid in Madison, y'all. I love it. Where can they follow you to stay with your journey?
You can find me under CB_legacy414 for my Insta, yeah.
And make sure you connect with him as well afterwards, or just make sure you stay tuned to the tags.
Real quick,
CB,
real quick.
oh, yo, yeah.
Do you have a producer?
I do.
You do. Do you have an engineer?
Vic, I will throw that water bottle back at you.
Who produced the song?
Huh?
Who produced the song?
This was back before I was at Running Rebels. This was my cousin Michi.
Nice. Shout out to Michi. I dig it.
But also shout outs for Notes because they produce my music now.
Ew, let's go. I love it. Guys, one more time for CB Legacy, everybody. And I do want to give a continual shout out to all these amazing youth organizations, the ones especially working with music. Shout outs to Note for Notes. Shout outs to Your Move MKE, Running Rebels. You guys are doing amazing things, and also just continuing to let the kids come here and absorb and be a part of this is amazing. Moving on, I need a stool. Where did Ian go? Or somebody. You just need to bring a stool up to the stage because this young man is incapacitated at the moment, but doesn't stop him from rocking out. I am very curious to see how he's gonna do. I'm sure he's gonna do fine. Let me not build it up. He's gonna do fine because he's gonna get into it. Yeah, you guys give it up for Koupi. Coop.
I want to say something before he even start. This my boy Koupi.
Koupi, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You know what? I mispronounce him every single time. I'm deeply sorry. Koupi.
I'm sure y'all can see what's going on right now. Okay, this is a prime example of perseverance. Okay, so give another hand to my boy Koupi for me. Okay.
Thank you.
Messed up leg and still showed up. Okay?
I would like to mention, I hope you made this a performance track for me, El Bang. I'm hoping and praying.
The reason he's speaking specifically to L is because L produced the track.
No, this song was produced by Super Ego, but El Bang recorded.
Yeah. He recorded the track. My bad. My apologies. Yes.
He engineered for me.
Dope. Well, I have had the pleasure of seeing what you do, and our friends are going to get a taste of that as well. You guys, please give it up for Koupi.
Thank you. Before we play it, I would like to give a brief overview about the song. This song is basically just a letter to myself. If anybody knows me on a personal level, I've been through so much in life. I'm going to just let the song speak for itself.
Dig it.
It's a long intro.
Gee whiz, these beats are
Listen. This one to Samuel, better listen in. I'm sorry for the pain I never thought the world would give. Taken from your mother, swear it scarred me as a kid. And it hurts my feelings, told my mom I won't ever forgive. Said I'm sorry for the ill, I'm sorry that you weren't considered for your father's will. I'm learning to forgive you cause I know it is a skill. I'm sorry for the lies they fed, you know it isn't real. I know it isn't real. Pain and sorrow, live like there's no tomorrow. Pain and sorrow, I don't think I'll see tomorrow. Let's get it. Miss me with that gay stuff, no I do not mess around. Lying to my peoples had me looking like a clown. I was preyed on by my cousin cause he knew that I was down. Even though it was dramatic, it's the truth I end up found. K up in the closet, I'ma fire off a round. And while you leave me Brandon in the pond, I almost drowned. Behind that house was a slaughter, man, I swear I almost cried. I put that on my daughter, bro, I hate that. Lied. Everything I say is real. Fix my mind, I know the deal. I was 9, could've got killed. Get a bag, I know I will. Yes, I get the cheese, I'm a cool kid. Yes, I steady hustle in the state. Get the bag quick. Yes, I'm steady rapping in the stew. Get the ad-libs, I'ma hit the dash and swerve the lane. I am mad quick. It don't really take much to get what you're really asking. All you gotta do is put your mind up to the passion. I remember back when all them days when I ain't have Now I'm steady rapping, making money, making back ends. Now I'm steady mobbing in a sweater, I am trapping. I remember back when all them days when I was capping. Now I'm in a turban and I'm steady working, blowing all the sermons, gotta close the curtains, bag them like a Birkin while I'm out in Berlin. Nuco like it's Berlin, I be closing shops and dodging cops. I know they be hurting while I make the drop. Pain and sorrow, I live like there's no tomorrow. Pain and sorrow, I don't think I'll see tomorrow. Struggle never lasts, youngin', you know I'll tell you right. Never give yourself for nothing and go down with the fight. I think Jesus fake, it is man-made. Said he wanted beef, I'ma spin him like a Beyblade. I be on the block shooting shots like I'm Kincaid. Ain't he wanna fight, but he light like some Gatorade. Never sip on walk, sipping Fago in my cup. You be scrolling on the top, wonder why you broke it. Shh, brand new song I'm finna drop, know the numbers going up. I was sleeping in a van, now it's money in my pocket. And they hate me cause I'm trans and blowing up like a rocket. Put me on the track, every beat you know I rock it. Got the city on my back.
Music to my ears. I love y'all, man. Shout out CJ. Shout out CJ and his family. I love all y'all. Hi. I'm out of breath.
As you should be. Take a rest.
Oh, dear Lord. Oh, man, that one was a doozy. It don't really take much to get what you really asking. All you got to do is put your mind up to the passion.
Listen. I just really appreciate that y'all brought all this energy today specifically. Like, this is the best way to close out the season ever.
Hey, lit house in the house, man. We got to keep it lit.
Indeed, what you do. You are amazing.
Thank you. This is actually my first time performing a solo song.
Yeah.
All the other times I've performed here has been with your move, which I'm glad to be doing so, but I'm even more glad that I get to showcase y'all my own personal art.
Absolutely.
Like I said, the song is a letter to myself, and it speaks volumes. The song's supposed to be 8 minutes. Y'all only got half of it.
And you adjusted it quite accordingly.
Yeah, that's why it took so long to get to you.
I
was literally like, El Bang, we need to get this done today.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Props. I dig it. Friends and friends. Yo, Ben, you go last. You're biased.
Well, I could just tell from the moment you started, you was wanting to get up out that chair, like for real. But the energy is just unmatched. Great job, great lyrics. Like it was just like I'm kind of speechless. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
It was amazing.
My favorite thing is when artists, you can tell they're passionate about what they're singing about, and like knowing that this song hits close to home for you, like I could feel it and I could see it. And then when you got up, I was like, come on.
Yeah.
Like the progression of like you starting with like, hey, and then you got up and everyone was vibing, like that was beautiful.
Absolutely.
And I loved it. Love your song.
Seriously. It gave me chills, bro. Like that butt. It's like,
that's what I wanted. Like, I'm hearing everything that I wanted.
Seriously. Go ahead.
And Koupi, oh my God.
Hi, Bang.
Do you know this joke?
And I don't want to sound biased, you know?
I feel you.
So
don't say what you got to say.
Let's pretend I didn't work with Koupi, okay?
Right.
Dang, that's your friend. No, I'm just playing. But I'm gonna say this, and it's not because you're Koupi, but you definitely broke my scale. You broke my scale. But here's why. For one, you have an injury, but you said forget the injury. I can still do this. And then, even though you have a stool, you still decided to make standing up a part of your show. Like
Seriously.
you literally, like you focused on the music and putting on a show. And that's what artists should do when they get on stage. You show pure confidence. You were one with the song. And even though it had your background vocals on there, we still heard you. We still heard your energy. And yeah, you broke my scale, man. You broke my scale.
I appreciate it so much. Y'all don't know. I'm on the verge of tears right now.
Oh, absorb it. Bask.
There you
Bask,
go.
Koupi.
I'm being a
I
sponge,
cry
man.
too.
Yeah.
I cry too.
Thank you. Yep, toss that back.
So, Koupi, what grade are you? I don't recall.
I'm a sophomore.
Okay, bet. So we can definitely continue to get into it, as you develop your solo artistry as well as your continued motion with your move. But if the folks want to keep up with your journey, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram for now, just on Instagram at Koupi's World, KOUPISWRLD, just like Juice World, but I'm not in a juice box.
I love it. Guys, give it one more
My
time.
crutches back. I'm gonna need my crutches, dog.
Oh, absolutely. Please, let's please. We don't want to have anybody having any.
Y'all finna watch a cripple go downstairs real quick.
Oh,
This finna be awesome. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Hold on. I want to show them that I could go downstairs by myself. Wait. Watch this. Watch this. Oh yeah. There you go. Oh yeah. If you fall, I'm about to laugh, bro. 360 no good.
Well,
Yeah, let's go, Koupi.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
All I read was liability, so I'm glad you made it all the way down. Goodness gracious. So, Lodi, we're going to move on to the next one. You guys have been bringing a lot of great energy this entire time, so let's please keep it going. I love this whole bunch. Everybody deserves all this love you guys have been showing, so thank y'all for being a part of their performing experience in this way. Let's please welcome back to the stage Raul Anguiano. Yes, sir. Come on down. Now, I want to say, every single time that Raul has hit the stage, he has done something different. He has played the ukulele, he has played guitar, he has been in a band, he has been by himself, and now he is playing piano. Then this is the space for you guys to explore all of that. So I welcome this, and I'm very appreciative of you being here. I know you're not singing, but you can use that to speak. So
okay,
yeah.
I sound good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and give us a little rundown.
My name is Raul Anguiano Gonzalez. I go to Milwaukee High School of the Arts. I'm a sophomore. I'm a sophomore at Milwaukee High School of the Arts. I've been playing the piano. The piano is actually my first instrument.
Wow.
I started playing when I was 4 years old. And my grandparents busted old piano, but I still learned.
Mm-hmm.
But today I'm going to be playing a piece I composed.
Nice.
It's just a few chords, but, I like it.
You can hum a few bars. I don't care. Like, we give us your unfinished works, guys. This is where you get to test it out and see how it's sounding. You guys give it up one more time for Raul.
Let me start again.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, you better bow. You better go one time for Raul, y'all.
Me and you got to put that on the beat one day, for sure.
Listen.
For sure.
Get it on wax.
For sure.
Get it on wax. Yes. Anything else from our friends in front?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Even though we didn't hear any like singing or rapping, you still kept me like locked in the entire time from beginning to end. And it's okay to make mistakes because after you recovered from or after you started over, you could still hear like some notes that weren't in key, but that's okay because
I meant it to be like that,
and that's okay because music is subjective.
Yeah.
It's you know what I'm saying. You can do whatever you want with music. There's no rules in it. And I was just about to say, even though some of the keys were off key and it wasn't like locked into a scale, it was still beautiful. Like I still heard it being in a movie across like you know those reels that you just see randomly, like it's just showing people doing different things, and you just hear the background music. I hear that.
Like a mom died from like a car accident that she went flying across the window rear. You know,
exactly.
Something like that.
It tells a story. It tells a story, and that's what was beautiful about it. So I definitely give you a 10 out of 10 too.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds very cinematic and just vulnerable and beautiful. So great job. I like the like Elbang was saying, the different dynamics and kind of just flowing and going softer and then going more intense. So really great job. Continue to hone in on your craft, and you're gonna do great things.
Kind of going off what you were saying, I think that like the tempo was really cool, like how you started off slower and then it got really intense and it slowed down. It was like, it was cool. It was like a ride. I was like, wait, this is cool. Also, in the very beginning, when you were playing some chords that I don't know piano very well. Like clearly you're very talented at piano, and I need to take some notes and take some lessons from you. But like I was hearing some melodies in my head. So if you ever want to like collab on finding some chords and I could write a little something over it, let me know.
It sounds good.
Raul, what's your major?
I'm an orchestra major. I play the violin.
Orchestra major?
Yeah, I play violin.
You've never brought the violin here?
I tried to tune it the other day and the neck snapped in half, so
I was just curious because even though all of this obviously should be absorbed in the notes and they're right, it was the most compositionally interesting thing I've heard a lab kid do because it was very much rooted in A flat minor, but you had this really intentional way of building upon the same melodic theme that's called a fugue. Okay, so you guys know the song Pachelbel Cannon. And all the other layers that get added onto that song, it's all based from that one initial thing.
My mom said it could be like a Twilight movie.
It's essentially what you were doing by adding on like the different rhythmic, the notation. Like, it was like you were literally building off of that same initial theme that you eventually brought back at the end. And I just think it's really dope to see music theory be applied, whether you intended to or not. But I had a feeling some of it was intentional. It's just really cool to see that in a contemporary piece and space. I do concur that you should get this down on wax because you need to build your productions and have a sync library ready.
I was already working on one.
Right, you can try to give that to somebody looking for some kind of cinematic movie or scene or like crime show, like something like that. So definitely keep developing that for sure. Next time you come back, I want to see what else you're gonna play.
Oh, I'm gonna play the violin next time.
I dig it. Where can they find you at when they're gonna keep up with
it? They can find me on Instagram or on TikTok. It's not the same, but on Instagram and Snapchat, it's RANGUIANO 9006. That is my Instagram and my Snapchat.
So, and you can connect with Raul afterwards as well, so make sure y'all trade handles. Give it up for Raul Anguiano! All right, we're moving our way through, y'all. Thank you for your patience. As y'all saw, it's a star-studded lab, okay, from beginning to end. So we make sure we give everybody their time and their space. This next person coming to stage has actually been a regular attendee, but it's their first performance. And I'm very, very excited to welcome Vera Roll. That's it. Come on down. It's Vera, correct? Okay. I've been messing up Koupi name for the entire season. God, see? So I want to make sure that I'm being correct in what I say. Lovely. We got a uke player in the house. Again. Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. So I know that you have been coming to a few labs, and your siblings have been up here as well. But why don't you tell our friends a little bit about your name, the school you go to, or what you're going to be doing today?
My name is Vera. I'm homeschooled.
I did that on purpose, y'all. Go ahead. What grade are you?
7th.
Okay, dope. And are you, this your primary instrument? Like you?
Well, I play 3 instruments.
Ooh, what 3 do you play?
Ukulele, guitar, and piano.
Nice. And we're going to hear a bit of the uke today?
Yeah.
What are you going to be performing for us?
Caroline, Please Kill Me by Coma Cinema.
Listen, that is a heavy title, and I know we're going to completely get into it, yeah. And I'm very excited to welcome for the first time, Vera Roll!
Caroline, please kill me, set my spirit I started at the chorus. Come on. Caroline, I miss you more than I ever wanted. I don't know you, but I know you are beautiful. Caroline, your eyes are no more than that. You're a waste of my time. Caroline, please kill me, set my spirit in my mind. Burning out your feelings, tell me time. She's so over it. Caroline, I love you more than I ever wanted. I don't want you, I don't want you to go away. Caroline, your eyes are just like outer space, and I know that I am boring. I can read it in your face. Caroline, please kill me, set my spirit in your mind. Burning out your feelings, tell me time. She's so over
Yes! Come on! Listen, for that to be your first time? Yeah. Vera Roll, you better get into it, yeah. Oh my God, that was so good! Friends in the friend.
All right, I'm gonna just say this. This was my first time like hearing about this song.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like I'm not like I don't listen to music.
I feel you.
But if I didn't know that was someone else's song, I would have thought it was yours.
Absolutely.
So I definitely give you credit for that. And also, just like the Raul who just came up here, he made a mistake on the piano. It's okay. It is completely okay to make mistakes. But it's all about how you come back from it and finish. And you finished. You came back and you finished. And guess what? When you was done, everybody was screaming, right? So don't get discouraged because you make a mistake, because it's always going to be better at the end. You know, you got to see it through.
Absolutely.
And I definitely give you a 10 out of 10 for this, for sure.
Mia.
I really loved how I could see your confidence grow in yourself, like from when you first started, and then when you got to the second chorus and you just like switched into it, and then I like just how you were saying, this is the first time I've heard this song, but I felt like it could have been your song, especially when you sang Outer Space, the way you said it. Did you say outer space? Outer space, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I got the words wrong. Sorry. But like, I don't know, like I was like, okay, like I can feel the passion behind your words. So great job.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just want to give you props for playing the instrument while singing. I also play guitar a lot while I sing, or keyboard or whatever it is. And so I know how difficult it can be to like lock into what the lyrics of the song and also like the chords that you're playing. So just like super great job. And like they were saying, it definitely could have been your song. I love your style. It goes really well with the kind of style of music that you were
Thank you.
performing. So great job.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that with us. Thank you for letting this be your first time performing this. That was a real privilege. And I agree. Like I was introduced to the title for the first time as well, but it easily could be like Vera writes for Adventure Time. You know what I mean? Like it sounded very much like that, and I loved it. So I hope this won't be the last time that you'll be sharing your gifts and talents with us. Do you have any socials?
I do not.
Okay, it's totally fine. It's not a prerequisite. Okay, but what is coming back to lab next in the fall, so you can stay locked in with Vera and the whole gang. Okay, guys, get it one more time for Vera Roll. Awesome. I love it. This next person coming to the stage, I've seen them play a variety of things as well, which I love the musicality of this bunch. And we're going to be hearing a little bit of singing and some acoustic guitar today. So you guys, please give it up for Ellis. Come on down. Hello. I was like, what can I say? Yeah, let's Ellis from the other side.
Oh my God.
You gotta add that to your set now.
Yo, for real.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are y'all on this fine evening?
Awesome. No, that's
Thank
right.
you.
Oh, before we get into it, I want to also remind you folks, because I see some of these papers on the floor under these water bottles. You have surveys, okay? And you were given a survey and a pen. Please fill it out, because we need to capture them before you leave. We need to collect them so we get the feedback from you guys on how this is going, what we can prep for the next season, and get into it. Yeah, so please remember that. Go ahead, thank you.
All right, thank you. So, I am Ellis. Ellison Mancuso. And,
You said Ellison Mancuso?
Oh, yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
And, I like rock music, and, I'm in 8th grade, but it's finally almost over.
Yes, I thought about you too.
Yeah, I'm 14. I've been here quite a few times, and this has been a very high energy music lab. Definitely, probably one of my favorite ones so far. So thank you guys so much for that.
Yeah, give it up for y'all. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get it out of your hair and let you showcase what you do. You guys give it up for Ellison Mancuso. I like that.
Thank you. All right. So I love the theme of energy tonight. The theme that El Bang was bringing up about energy being an element. I heard this quote once about how music, specifically rock music, is all about like control and energy and like who has that. So I'm hoping that we can kind of share that energy tonight. So I'm gonna need you to do some clapping for me, okay?
Yeah. That's right.
Thank you. All right. All right. Thank you.
Set it aside.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Awesome song. Indeed.
Wow, that was amazing. Let's just give another round.
Woo!
Like I said, it's very difficult to play an instrument and sing and to sing that good.
Sincerely, yeah.
I don't know how you did it, to be honest. But just great job. Just keep doing what you're doing because it's amazing.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
9 out of 10, right out the gate.
I want to say this. I appreciate that you're not saying that to make anybody feel bad. You're giving constructive criticism along with your score, so nothing about that is like tainted. So go ahead.
I kind of wanted to be, I didn't want to be dry with my responses or just, mean or anything like that. Cause like when it comes to art, you really have to have an open mind with it. You have to have an open mind. So that's why I gave you a 9 out of 10. And also, I'm just thinking about the difficulty that's there when you're trying to play an instrument and sing at the same time. And just from watching you, it kind of seemed very, very natural, and it didn't seem like you didn't know what you were doing. Like I was locked in the whole time. The song was good. You were hitting, oh my God, you were hitting the notes very, very, very good, very good.
Thank you.
So yeah, 9 out of 10.
All right. Kind of going off that, the notes you were able to hit, like with that amount of confidence and knowing how to work the mic and like go a little farther back when you were hitting those notes, like to be doing that and you're only in 8th grade, that took me till I was like actually like a sophomore in college to figure out. So you have confidence. Also, like you smiling during the song kept the audience pulled in. I love what you did and keep doing it. Amazing.
So I didn't want to say anything till you got done because I was going to say for Vera, your performance reminded me a little bit of Ellis because I remember there was some labs we had where we were like, I'm not sure, a little like small snafu here and there.
We love you, Vera. You're so awesome.
Right. But I loved that you've been able to like take those moments and just like talk through them or use it to talk to the audience and like show us a little bit of your personality. I was going to say like I see a lot of like potential of like just between the two of you and similarities, you know what I mean? So I'm glad that you both are here and you guys have been like seeing, now that you've seen what Vera does and vice versa, like there's definitely some musical connectivity here for sure. So keep that in your head. Bro. Yes. Oh my gosh. So I can only sing your praises enough. Like it's been really dope watching you grow. This version of you, this confident version of you has been like seeing it get to this point over the course of the last 2 years has truly been amazing. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
Where can they follow you at?
All lowercase, all one word. Super cool jazz hands.
Yes,
Thank you.
I love it. Yes, give it up. Is Ellison the thing now?
Yeah.
I so much on that mean.
I can just go.
I love it.
Ellison,
Ellison, thank you
we
so.
are chilling. Thank you.
It flows really, really well.
Thank you very much.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yes. Ellison, make use of everybody. Yes. All right, just a couple more friends here. This next person actually joined us for the first time on the stage last month. All right? And we were taken aback by her theatrical performances, and we're going to have some amazing time here on the keys as well as some voice. So you guys give it up for Audrey Blackmore. Yes. Welcome.
Yeah, hello.
Oh, that's what you was trying to warn me about? About the turning of the keyboard?
Yes.
All right. You know what?
Please.
Have it.
Thank
Audrey,
you.
y'all.
Thank you.
Because I think you know what you're doing. I'm going to let you just get them into it.
Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. So, first of all, glad to be here. Second of all, I said thank goodness because I'm glad you're okay with the piano thing. I just want to clarify that. Third of all, this song is called Hands of Time. I wrote it last month. I was a sentimental kid, and I would collect things from my past that I couldn't deal with giving up. I think we've all had that realization, when we get to a certain age and you realize, one day you're going to pass a person or a place that you love for the last time and you're not even going to know it. you know, and whether we think that consciously or not, it kind of screws with your head, and that's what this song is about.
Beautiful exposition. Wow.
But to my surprise, I'm the thing that's next. I know I should be glad to devise my path from my list of options. But if I'm being honest, I wish nowhere was on it, yeah. Is one trip back too much to ask? They say he's wise now, but he's just sad. And we cannot get back our chances. No. So the times will change. Tides and fires will make me look away. Stride is failing. Hope in mind said I'd be great. Hands of time will take me from this place. I thought they'd die. What fragile atoms made their lives? Then the memories that would fade right out of my twisted childhood mind. So of memory cards in dusty rooms with shining lights. You try to stall and stop decay, but you know life don't work that way. Is one trip back too much to ask? They say he's wise now, but he's just sad. And we cannot get back our chances. No. So the times will change. Tides and fires will make me look away. Daylight fading, slash the sky with scarlet rain. Hands of time will take this place away.
Hello out there. Right. How we doing over here on the left side? We good? Middle, how we doing? Okay. How about the right side? Yeah, okay, they won. It's okay, though. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to add in some haze here. I'm going to need every voice. It goes like this. Hey. 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 Hey.
Hands of time will take this place from me. Please stay, don't go, don't resign me to my fate. Hands of time will choke the life from me. Hey, 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 wait!
Yes, please. No, you're fine. Thank you. Twas the song.
Wow. Okay, you're right. Yes.
Thank you.
She sounds like a princess. I love
Thank you.
that. Yeah, I love that so much.
Thank you.
I love it. Friends.
Okay.
Friend. Yeah. Huh?
What now?
No. You get to hear some
right.
from our
Yeah.
friends. You're good.
Hi.
Just like Koupi, you definitely broke my scale too. Just from the start, literally from start to end. A backwards piano, first of all. I mean, I'm a deep thinker, so I thought deeper into it. Like, it's just flipped, you know, but it's still impressive because I can't play the piano. So seeing someone else do it, it just really blows me away every time. Even if you do the simplest chords, like if you're doing something on the piano that I can't do, I automatically think it's just out of this world. But also like just the performance. One day you're gonna perform and you're gonna go viral, and I'm saying that now because everything that you do, you're making everybody watch you. So those are the things that go viral, the things that people just like want to see and can't take their eyes off of. So there's gonna be one day like you're gonna be on stage, you're gonna say something, you're gonna do that one dance move, and I'm telling you, like you're gonna be on every big screen. So just keep going, be yourself, unapologetically like you already are. Keep that confidence because it's gonna take you places that people who like have the biggest fears that's stopping them from, you know what I'm saying? Like they won't even be able to see these things, but you will see those things if you just keep it going. Keep it going for sure. And you broke my scale.
Come on, yes. Mia.
You had such a unique approach, and it was like you were saying, like my eyes were on you the whole time. Like you took up space on the stage, which a lot of people can't do. Me being one of them, like I can't take up space on a stage, and like I can't use the stage, but after your performance, I'm like, wait, that was cool, and like you led with purpose. And your lyrics too, like, I mean, just how you started, and then the piano turned around, and you were here, and you were there, and you were here. Is it too much to ask to just go back? Like, I was like, wow, like these lyrics are hitting. So keep doing what you're doing, and I agree with the viral thing. I think you should keep performing if you don't perform outside of here, and start posting your craft because I think you're onto something really cool.
I mean, they're all saying what I'm thinking, but it's one thing to be a great songwriter, one thing to be a great singer, one thing to be a great musician, but you are an amazing performer, and so all those things together, just amazing. And I agree with them. You're gonna get eyes from the right person at the right time, and you're gonna blow up.
Thank you.
Audrey, I ain't gonna hold you. I have never seen anything like you in my entire life. And I mean that in every best way imaginable, because I thought last month's performance was insane, and then you came and you said, "Hold my mule." And you showed us that you have so many layers, there's so many nuances to your energy, to your talent, and to your ability that nothing is ever the same. And I don't think that that is human. And I think that I hate promoting them because I hate these commercial shows because I've auditioned for them all. But you would really, really do great for America's Got Talent. I really do. I think that because you would blow all of them away, and they would like fall in love with what they first see you do. And then each time you come back, they will be like, I can't believe she added on to that again. And that's just like, even just from seeing you in two performances, my guy, of me seeing you do that is what I have been able to absorb.
Can I add something?
Yes.
And
yes.
I was gonna say, like one of the biggest things about being an artist, especially today, like even back then, like you really had to have this image that can't be replicated or duplicated, and that's exactly what's going on up here.
Agree.
Like I look at Audrey, and I just see Audrey. I don't see anybody else on this stage. I see Audrey. So that is important. Like for every artist, like you have to have your own brand, your own look, your own face, your own sound, everything. Everything is, oh my gosh. You're an example. You're an example.
And you're an anomaly, which is amazing. Now, do you have socials yet?
I got a single social. Have I posted anything? No, but I will.
I was going to say thank you to Visionary
Hello,
Studios for capturing this live stream, because what you can do is you can go to the Facebook Music Lab page and skip ahead to your section and screen record it. Get into it,
Don't do
and
that.
then
Watch
upload that.
everyone's.
Yes.
So the one social that I do have is an Instagram. It's at Audrey Blackmore. But because I'm very cool, the E's are 3s. And the A, wait for this, the A is a 4. Yes, exactly. Someone gets it. The genius. We have a fellow genius in the room. We are on a wavelength. What? Yeah?
Ooh.
Dude, okay, exactly. Exactly.
Y'all
what
connect,
did I just say?
Y'all connect after Lab for sure, because there's
anyway.
more breeding there. Thank you for letting us witness this. You guys give it up for Audrey Blackmore, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah, my goodness. I don't even know where to go. Mariah, if you hear me and you're around, feel free to bring me that basket, because we are getting ready to get to our last performer of the night. Last but not least, CJ CLAYY featuring Brooklin and Mariah. Woo! Give it up, y'all!
Thank you. Excuse you, brother. You good, my brother? I'm gonna hit y'all with a little. What's pimpin', homie? No, I'm playing. How y'all doing, though? Oh, you say Chris Brown? Oh. All right, though. How y'all feeling, though? Okay.
I know life get rough, but this might be the hardest stuff I ever even wrote. I know you're still trying to hold on. Remember days that you really tryna hold on, but the mama hope you really tryna hold on. I'm wishing that your mama had one more chance. You know the songs that she like the blues. So I'ma write you something you can smile to. The barbecues and the cookouts, please don't forget. Remember dance battles with the family is going on till the sun come up. We battle rapping and we freestyling something like a head honcho. She like, baby, what you know about that? Just shut your mouth. We started battle rapping, now you beatboxing. She heard my voice and she was shocked. She like, son, you got a talent, do not let it waste. And see that day she going by with a smile on her face. But nothing can't be great. You can't forget all the water fights posted on the block on the east side, screaming 38, baby, knowing how we ride. Horrific being homies to the motels, now we got apartments. Hey, and now we all grown up and out of family spaced out. Fast forward to 2023, now we got a house. I got tired of sleeping on the floor and other people's couch. I can't forget about my sisters. I was the only boy and Pops was grown and Mama was taking care of us all on her own. And we was young, we had plenty goals. We going up real strong, just to let you know. So Mama, hold on, no, I cannot let these people break me. These people try to shake me, but nothing in this spot cannot break me. Hold up, you can't forget about the block, 84th Street on the north side where it all started. I had more passion for the music than I felt I lost it. We moved down to the south side, I made some friends, and all alone it was against me through all this pain. Even if I call them my brothers, all alone I'm sitting and thinking why we fighting each other's like what our mother think. Now everybody say, come on, look. Hold on, mama, stay strong, mama. Hold on, mama, stay strong, mama. Hold on, just hold on, mama. Stay strong, just stay strong, mama. Hold on, just hold on, mama. Stay strong, just stay strong, mama. Just keep going. Come on now. Keep your head up. Yeah. Tupac. Holding back fears. Thinking about the fear I had so far.
Okay, then. You want to get out here? Come on. Come on,
Listen to
baby.
the fear that's going. Holding that knee. Thinking about the fear I had so far.
Y'all thought I was done? Y'all bugging. So north to the south to the east, we do this, baby. And that's easy. We stepping on this, boy. 4 and 4 R's.
I can't help myself but to be right here. I can't see you now. So Lord help me, please. I wanna chase my dreams, but can't see what's in front of me. No. So Lord help me, please. So Lord help me, please. We spoke the truth, no matter what we had. Some people had it hard, they're going through some things, and I know that I promise I'm chasing my dreams, but now I promise, mama, we're going through something, so now I promise, we're working so hard, so now I promise, I can't help myself, but to be right here, I can't see you now, so Lord help me, please, I'm trying to chase my dreams, but can't see what's in front of me, so Lord help me, please, so Lord help me, please.
Yeah, I've been thinking in my head for way too long, it got my demons talking. Lord knows I've been alone, I've been moving cautious. See my grandma pass away, it got me feeling queasy. Feel like I space off on the ones I see who really need me. And if I said I love you, know I really mean it, dog. And if I didn't, know these actions play a part. If it scars up on my heart, feel like we really made it far. Yeah, it's to the north and to the south and to the east. Better wake up, man, better hold your peace. For real, we ain't got no time to waste. You see the haters want your plate. Mama said I had no friends, they wanna see you catch a case up in a pen and all. And the fact that she was right when we was wrong, we made it right. Yeah, I got an appetite, we gon' win no matter what. Like you can quit it with the fuss, tryna spit up in the booth. Like bro, who is you? We gon' pull up in the Benz, but I ain't got no Benz. Nah, we ain't rich yet, nah, we ain't get it yet. It's to the north and to the south and to the east. What? Forever hold your peace.
Lord help me please, pick me right back up, and don't ever let these demons try to put me down. How many times that I got hurt? Yeah, pain, feel the work. Got so much love up in my heart, and now I'm praying to make it work. Me and fam ain't had no home, we was stuck up in these streets. There was times that we can't eat, there was times that we can't sleep. Yeah, what? But we made it though. Got my family in the back, but we made it, yo.
It's to the north and to the south and to the east. Forever hold your peace. I've been thinking in my head for way too long, it got my demons talking. Lord knows I've been alone, I've been moving cautious. See my grandma pass away, it got me feeling queasy. Feel like I space off on the ones I see who really need me. And if I said I love you, know I really mean it, dog. And if I didn't, know these actions play a part. If it scars up on my heart, feel like we really made it far. Yeah, it's to the north and to the south and to the east.
better wake up, man, forever hold your peace. For real, we ain't got no time to waste. You see the haters want your plate. Mama said I had no friends, they wanna see you catch a case of independent on. And the fact that she was right when we was wrong, you made it right. Yeah, I got an appetite, for sure. To the north and to the south and to the east. Yeah. Forever hold your peace.
Hey, congratulations to all y'all. Y'all all did good. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow, is there even any words? Let's give him a round one more time.
Thank you.
Wow, I knew from the moment that you like floated onto the stage, didn't even use the stairs, that it was gonna be amazing. And then you brought up some friends with you, and you guys.
That's
blew it
his
out of the-
siblings.
Sibling. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Shout out to your mama then, because.
I ain't even show her this song. I was gonna show her it on Mother. Yeah, that's all right there. Love.
Shout out, mama.
I ain't even show her that song on Mother's Day. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to surprise her. So happy Mother's Day to you, Mama.
Aww.
West Side, welcome to the West Side.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay. You guys did amazing. You just keep doing what you're doing because y'all doing it.
Thank you.
I feel like I just watched the Super Bowl halftime show.
Okay.
We got
You
the
might as well
backup
be like,
dancers.
Hey,
Like,
thank y'all.
Are we joking? Like, that was
Jesus.
fire, and you guys sounded amazing.
Woo! Give
Like-
us a Brooklyn Mariah,
Yeah,
y'all.
seriously.
In LA, I had to bring my squad up here. In LA, shout out to Never Leave Angels. Come on now.
Yeah.
I love it. Like, please keep doing what you're doing and bless every stage you walk onto. Like, you're gonna be doing the halftime show. Like, no question in my mind.
Thank you.
And this is also your move, MKE Youth.
Absolutely.
I don't want to
Absolutely.
sound biased when I say this, so forget I worked with CJ.
Said facts
okay?
is facts.
I was definitely going to say what she said about the whole Super Bowl thing. This was definitely like a Grammy performance, like a VMA performance, like a BET performance. And then I could tell y'all actually rehearsed this and put it together from start to finish. And you put your heart and soul into it, and it was about your mom. Like that just made it 10 times better.
Thank you, bro.
I love music that's actually about something, and it's it really drove the beauty out of the song because it's about something important to you, and I love it. And I wanna see this again, maybe have your own little set where you just do all your songs. Y'all come up with your own little routines. Like I would love to see just a CJ set. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
We did not
Oh.
practice
Wait, are
it,
you
bro.
serious?
We didn't practice it.
I was gonna say this gave basement routine like a
No,
mug.
bro. We come up here, we freestyle everything.
Wow.
The first song I did, I produced myself.
Oh,
Like it was just amazing just making it, and I freestyle the whole thing. I just went back to the old memories. Like we moved from the north to the south to the east. Like it's just
This is also another performance that broke my scale tonight. And like I said, I want to see you keep going, and I definitely want to see a set where it's just you and your people doing your own thing. I will. If it's an hour long, I'm gonna sit there an hour long, literally.
Mm-hmm.
That's how good this performance was. So,
thank you.
Man, I don't have anything else to add. Like it's just phenomenal. 10 out of 10, bro. On the Keith Lee scale. Y'all, so where can they keep up with you, CJ? And do you guys have socials as well?
Ladies first.
You can find me at Brook_so_low. You can find me at Riot is ARIAY_2TWO .low LOWW.
Goodness gracious.
You struggling much? That's long. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, y'all go contact her after.
Right, for real.
Yeah, have her type it in herself.
For sure.
My Instagram is CJ_CLAYY, 2 Y's.
Now, just give it up for them guys. Thank you.
Grace Webbers, you had a question?
Absolutely. Yes.
Thank you.
From Grace herself.
What you got?
Yeah.
What's up, Koupi?
Goodness. Y'all can't do this as arts kids. What are you doing?
Today is the day for it.
Oh my gosh. Much love.
Finals.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, everybody come up here and take a bow. Everybody
Well,
that
no.
performed.
Y'all might as well just stay up here. We'll take the group picture. Get on stage. Get on stage. Everybody. Jen will knock it out while they're here.
Come on,
knock
guys.
it out while they're here.
Oh, you good?
Yeah. I love the energy. I know. And then while y'all on stage, just stick around for the raffle. That's all I ask. Tiny people to the front, tall people to the back. Tall people to the back, please. Oh, my goodness. Special guests, make sure you guys are in front. Mia, Trinity, L. Make sure they can see y'all. This is insane. Yeah. Trinity, L, and Mia, you come in front. You're coming down on the sit on the base. Lord have mercy.
Come on, guys, on the count of 3.
Wait for the photographer, bro.
3. Grace Weber's music on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
Grace Weber's Music Lab. Woo! Hold on. Put Koupi down, please. Raffle, T-shirt number 1. Drum roll, please. Is there an Ami here? Ami? Congratulations. T-shirt number 2. Drum roll, please. Helen? Is there a Helen here? Helen? Is anybody named start with Helen? What the Helen? One more. Rachel? Is there a Rachel here? All right, I'm gonna do one more pool. You gotta be somebody that's present. Is there a... Well, you already have one. A few of y'all. I don't know if you... CJ, have you ever gotten anything? Tell you what, I will give you and your whole squad. You will get the hoodie, and I'll give them the T-shirts. Congratulations. I'm not done. Summerfest tickets, 4-pack. Oh my goodness, I cannot read. Is there a Maya in here? I hate when they have to leave because I think it might have been a Running Rebels kid. I'm so sorry. Nate Roll. Congratulations! Yes! My friends, this has been an amazing season. Please make sure that you stay tuned because we are going to be doing a pop-up. Hey, guys, listen. Listen up, y'all. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. Shush. Listen. Shh. Raul. I was just going to say, make sure you guys stay locked because we are doing a Summerfest pop-up with AmFam on June 26th. You may see some of your favorite friends on stage for their own set. So please stay locked, and we're going to be giving away free tickets for that as well. So get into it, y'all. Give it up for Grace Weber. Give it up for our amazing guests. Yeah.
Yo, give it up for Be Free, everyone!
Give it up for Mia, Hart, Trinity, Grace, L, Bang. Shout out to our incredible sponsors for the year. Want to thank you to Hyphen for presenting this program by Radio Milwaukee, American Family Insurance, Daniel M. Sorf Charitable Trust, Koupi Foundation, Humane Animal Welfare Society, Ralph Evinrude, Waco Group, Marcus Corp Group, MPS Partnership for the Arts and Humanities, Ronald Reagan, Arts, Peak Initiative, Running Rebels, Girls Rock. Special thanks to Summerfest, Ian's Pizza, Visionary Studios for our live stream. Shout out to Lodi for holding it down on the sound all season. Shout outs to Gabby on the vids. Shout outs to Jen on the photography. This has been a wonderful season of Grace Weber's Music Lab. Have a good night, y'all. Woo! And shout out to my boy A-Biz for spending